It's awful. Everything's awful.
This sounds amazing.
So,
Oh
are
yeah,
we?
and then Jinx also admitted to being immune at some
Yeah.
point,
we
but
don't
they don't believe her.
we don't quite believe her yet because we some of us think she's just saying it, so we stopped bothering her about her injuries.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. So then, we ready?
Yes. I'm just trying to get into roll 20.
Okay. Take your time.
I think I forgot my password. This is embarrassing.
There's also the plug DJ for anyone that is not in there. I
Oh,
think that's pinned.
Yeah.
Should be pinned.
Guys, my sister made me a pancake and it tastes amazing.
That's good.
Aww.
Does it have syrup on it?
No, it has nothing on it.
come on, peanut
I need
butter's
to
the
leave.
best thing on there.
No,
Maple syrup.
I want to appreciate
Peanut
the
butter.
pancake for what it is.
Okay.
I heard something heretical. I had to cleanse myself and pray to
I'm glad. So, everyone, you, as I described already for you, but I'll re-describe, of course. Coming up the winding road that you guys had walked across is a mountain goat, kind of like Jeep like all-terrain Wrangler sort of situation there. That's been it's like a Humvee, but it's been modified, and some armor plates and stuff have been taken off of it, so it's more maneuverable on these sort of paths, as well as a APC. Kind of ride up this road behind you. King is on top of the APC with what King would know as the who's like in charge of this away team. And they will, if no one starts killing each other outright at the site, will very calmly, leisurely drive up, park. Some people will disembark, and the leader of this group, who is a Corporal Laz, will look at you, King, and be like, "This is your group, then?"
King just grins really wildly. Yep.
In the background, you hear Nutcracker screaming, says, "Get out of my way or I'm gonna punch your dickhead!"
Hey. No.
Just no.
King
He,
reassures
he,
the guy.
he couldn't
that,
come up with anything better. Leave him alone.
King reassures the guy that they're rough around the edges, but they're good.
Oh, I can see that. He will make his way over. He'll send some of his guys to go check out the cart that was 807 had saved. And Laz will move over to your group at a good distance before saying, "So what seems to be the problem?"
Oh,
The child's having a temper tantrum.
Hey. Don't be insulting her.
What do you mean don't be insulting her? She freaking punched my arm! Do you see this?
Yes.
This is my one good arm!
If you stop moving, I'll punch you so much more appropriate.
Hey. No. Is
Joke's
this for
on you,
Corporal
you can't live up
Laz?
to your name with me.
Is this via Corporal Laz who asked for questions?
Yeah, this is the Corporal Laz.
Okay. They got bit. Waiting to see if they're okay or not. Some people aren't so keen on waiting to see if they're okay or not. We don't got a blood kit.
Okay. Kind of is quiet for a little bit. Looks at everyone. It's like, well, we're not one of those night guys or whatever they keep calling themselves. So if you guys want to kill each other, then go for it. But if you need a blood test kit, we'll be willing to part
I'd
with
rather
one.
not kill each other.
So we have kits, and I am under the understanding that you guys secured this supply wagon here. So
Yeah.
we can part with one to see if your friend's okay or not, if you're worried about that. Or you guys can handle it yourselves, as you seem to be doing.
Hey, Nutcracker, we part with one. You're gonna calm down, right? If we ask, or just make sure everything's all right. You'll calm down and you won't kill anyone, right?
She looks over at Jinx and says, "If the kid shows she's fine."
Gonna give like Nutcracker a big old metal middle finger, and then I'm gonna walk over to like wherever this guy is standing.
Yeah, he takes you. Few little bit of distance, some good it's good quarantine distance is given, of course, and he'll call over like the medic of their team. He will apply the blood test kit. It's just a basic one. He takes a blood sample, analyzes it quite quickly, and it comes up, of course, that you are not infected.
Wait.
And Laz will go, well, look at that. She's clean. He just like walks away at that and starts heading a bit more towards the team that's kind of going through the supply wagon.
Oh,
I'm gonna give everyone in there a middle finger, and I'm just gonna go stand by King.
King,
Yes. Yes.
you reckon maybe we should try to unload our current haul to these guys? They got a truck.
Yeah, sure. We- Nutcracker and I think
Where's
Jinx are
807?
holding Hole.
Like I reckon 807 should be involved in this conversation.
Well, Nutcracker will come over and unload all the ammo and weapons then.
I'm just gonna hold on to them until we decide if we're selling them or not.
Mm-hmm. Eventually, of course.
Again, where's 807?
I'm
Aren't they
pointing
like?
at the looming latent.
Oh,
Because has she put
fuck!
down the
When
bow
did you
and
come
arrow?
up here?
I've been here.
I thought you went down.
I did.
You never said that you came up. You didn't try to help me defuse the situation.
No, she just watched.
What the
Is
fuck?
anyone going to point out that AO7 started the situation?
Yeah, not even.
Simp has no idea. All right. Well, do we want to try to unload our haul to, the goats?
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
And of course, as you guys are like deliberating that, you'll see that the wagon, all of its stuff is being moved onto the top of the APC.
Yeah.
And secured. Corporal Last will come over to your group again. Like, sorry, I don't want to break up your get together here. But on behalf of the Enclave of Telluride, yada yada yada, thank you for your service, all that stuff. So congratulations, Babe Brigade, as
Oh
you're
god.
calling yourselves. And he kind of gives you guys 4 driver's license, 4 bounty, and slaps it into whoever's closest's hand. Your finder's fee. And gives like a 2-finger kind of like salute, not like with any sort of like effort or gravitas with it, just like a very simple one, and backs back up towards the
Hey,
car and the APC.
before you go,
Hmm?
King, do you want to try to handle it?
We got some haul that we picked up on the way here. Some pistols and assault rifles. Are you interested in possibly purchasing these?
Well, pretty sure we have more than enough, but no one can turn away extras in a time like this, right? How much do you got?
How much?
5 things a pistol.
I have 2 assault rifle hulls.
And I have 1 assault rifle hull and 2 handgun hulls.
Yeah, so 5 and 3. And I guess Simp will show off his collection of the 2 crates of pistols he has.
All right, 5 and 3. Just give me a second here. Just trying to remember where my price was for them.
I think it was 12 for the assault rifles, 4 for the pistols, is what you told us.
Something.
Yeah, I just want to double check because I don't want to like jip you guys by accident. Nope, that was the roll for the fall. That is the roll for something else. Let's see. Five and 3, you guys did that. Right, so then I believe it was 5 and 12,
Okay.
if I've got this correct. 5 for the pistols, 12 for the assault rifles. And you're selling him all of them, correct?
Correct.
Might as
Yeah.
well.
Every
Every-
lot, every gun in existence.
Yeah.
Yes, every single
in
weapon has
existence.
appeared right here. All of them.
What you
Even,
buying?
even the guns that he had.
What
just
you selling?
Suddenly.
This is a good meme you posted.
All right.
Thank you.
So, giving away this whole haul, he is going to subtract some for the blood test kit that was used.
Son of a bitch.
Free.
This fucker who's like, we'll donate it to you, but also we're gonna charge you for it.
It's
that's
honestly,
Capitalism at its
honestly,
finest.
How to
Okay.
survive.
Nothing is
Capitalism.
free in the wastes.
Let me just quickly go double check how much a blood test kit costs.
Quickly, King, use your cute kawaii ass face to make them give us more money.
Yeah.
The kawaii face.
Use your kawaii ass face to get. All right. It's fine. But they're not gonna jip you on anything here.
Oh, okay. King was ready to give their biggest puppy eyes ever, but you know, if you don't want that, that's fine too.
Come on, everyone wants that in their life.
Hey. They might chip us for the puppy eyes.
They'll be like,
You don't know what lasts a soft spot and weak spot are.
it's literally just the words King.
Simp card, you have not enough faith. in
Okay.
Simp card,
So-
you're
I
not
don't.
simping enough.
They Laz looks this all over. They come back with the numbers and stuff, and they give you guys first off, before they like fully like finish their calculations here, Laz looks over to you guys and like, any other things you're wanting to donate to the mountain goats?
How about a child?
Unfortunately, we're not in the slave business, but I'm sure you can find a few people that would be willing to buy them off your hands.
Know any names?
No. And no.
No. No. Where'd you guys even get this shit?
Well, see, we kind of picked her up at the.
I was talking
Okay.
about the. I was gonna say that I'm correct that I was talking about the weapons, but I heard that someone punched a squirrel out of a tree, so I think they also count as one. I meant the hardware.
Abandoned military base. Or camp, I don't know.
Where?
Gonna point.
Simp card like deliberates for a moment of a second, but he's like, "Nah, I'm a good boy," and he gestures in its general direction. Like we did a pretty good search, but some harrowing scenes that way. If you want to check it out yourself, just be ready.
I assume you scavenged the place fully, or anything left behind?
I think we scavenged it pretty well.
So you
Uh,
have though.
Just so you know, I don't know because I don't know if you're purposely lying or not. You did leave behind some boxes. You guys can carry everything. Remember?
Oh.
Did we?
Mhm.
What did we leave?
I'm pretty sure because there were 10 boxes of pistols and 6 boxes of assault rifles.
There were that many?
There was a lot,
Yeah, brother.
and you guys said you'd get it on your way back if you needed it or something. So there is stuff still there.
Oh, okay.
I thought we took everything.
Yes, so did I. So
We were
Sim
planning on
card, good
taking as
boy.
much as we could carry, because I know that it was for that reason. I didn't take any.
Well, I know like we didn't take everything that we could possibly carry because I only had 2 hulls and I can take 3.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
we left some pistols. We took all the. Didn't we take all the rifles, but left some pistols?
Maybe. Because I had 2 assault rifle hulls.
I have down here in general that there is stuff left behind.
Oh, okay.
That's what matters
Well,
most about this.
okay.
1 second. I'm checking to see which of the halls I grabbed then, because I could have sworn that I grabbed more expensive, but I could be wrong. 1 second.
You grabbed
It doesn't matter.
pistols.
It doesn't matter. Are you telling them that stuff is there or not? Don't worry about it. Are you telling them that there's stuff there or not?
Yeah.
Sip
damn
Guard's a
it.
good boy.
Okay, so you tell them that stuff is still there, and they say, all right. He talks to the guy a bit, and they take off the fee for the blood kit, and they add a little bit more.
Oh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Pat sip card in the back.
As another finder's fee. If the information turns out, Laz comes back over to you guys after he's done all the calculations and all that stuff, and he hands you 20 bounty.
Hey.
He says that, of course, you guys are trained in this sort of thing. You know the base price. You know that with what you gave him, that's only like a third of what it should be worth. But before you guys raise a hand at that, he gives you guys a note, and he tells you guys, if I can get this out quickly. Show this to one of the guys at the gate, and they'll get it to the right people, and you'll get the full amount. All in all, at the end of this trip, you guys will have made 61 bounty from this.
Hey,
Ooh.
money!
Yay!
Are we still at a loss or?
I don't think so anymore.
Oh,
We're
well,
not anymore. Our like break even was like 29 or something like that.
Oh,
Yes.
fantastic! We can eat.
Yeah, we can eat and then we're getting paid for the job.
Mhm.
Buy ourselves a Tootsie Pop.
Pretty sure I wrote down your guys' is breakpoint.
I think it was like 29 or something like that.
Yeah,
was
let me
lots.
just go get it real quick. Let's see. Overall, the upkeep expense of the job was you were operating at a minus 14 deficit, which means at the end of this mission, you guys will have made 47 bounty.
Ooh.
Nice.
We gotta find more so we can make that an even split.
Yeah.
Hey, life of a taker keeps on running. So with that, Laz asks if you guys need anything else before we fuck off.
Do you have handcuff sizes for children?
Do you have bounty?
The last time I'm not a child.
You look like one,
I-
therefore you
I-
are one.
I think that's
Handcuffs have
Thanks.
a universal kind of size. Laz says.
Nutcracker looks like she's going to throw another punch at Jinx.
I think that's everything. Thanks.
All right, you guys stay safe. I'll see you back in Telluride.
You too.
Waves him off.
He waves you guys back, gives another mock salute, and then jumps back onto the APC, and they roll out back down the hill.
I want to get one of those.
Remember, go loot the corpses now.
Corpses have already been looted, I believe. Actually,
Frick! Come on!
They have
there's only 2 lootable mobs. There was the Vector, and there was the zombies that were at the bottom of the hill. That died at the bottom of the hill.
Let's go.
So you guys can continue on your journey.
It's a big happy family.
Don't imagine. Do one more patch up with that first aid kit for
Fuck off.
Your first aid kit covered in your blood.
Who do you want to patch up with the first aid kit?
well, if the immune wants help, they can get some. But otherwise, me.
Okay, sure. You can use up some charges of your first aid kit. How many charges do you want to use?
Now, remind me, if I burn a refresh, can I reset the charges back to 0?
Depends on the item. So for the first aid kit, I believe it can be recharged. Yes, so if you spend a refresh, you can recharge the charges of the first aid kit back to full.
Okay, cool. Injured. So, additional charges are used to buy a roll, so that adds to the check. So we'll do that. So 2 would put me at 3 boxes left. Did Jinx want healing? I don't know.
No,
how.
she told you to fuck off.
Oh, she didn't actually offer.
Your group is so tightly knit and ready to survive in these conditions.
She got punched in the face by you. She feels no need to heal. However, it is
So-
there if you want it.
So the first things first, actually, before you roll, what body part are you choosing to heal?
Is there only a certain amount I can heal?
No, you can heal it all potentially. It's just
Oh.
that you only heal per body part. It's what you focus on.
Oh, yeah.
You focus on one body part at a time. That didn't come into play before because there's only one body part that was injured on you, and that was your body.
We're gonna go ahead and heal up the left leg, I think.
Okay. So you may
This one.
roll. You're using the first aid kit, so that's going to be a 1-to-1 exchange for the amount of you get on your black. Just have to make sure it goes over your red.
Yeah, that's what we had problems with last time.
Yeah.
Weaponized tool. Hello.
Stone good.
That was ridiculous. I'm still mad. Burning charge on weaponized tool. Skills. 3. And then my first aid is 2. What's 5? So that is 10 to 4.
10 to 4. All right, and it's a success, of course. So 1-to-1, you can start downgrading things by 1 level. You can downgrade things 10 times, essentially.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Legs fixed. Or wait, downgrading. Bad
Downgrading.
Bad Bree.
So the X moves down to a bashing for 1, bashing to nothing for another 1. So each of those boxes, if you want them gone, would cost 2 of your 10 successes there.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go.
There you go.
Much better.
Much better. Nice and wrapped up.
I just have nods to herself in satisfaction with her work.
All right, if that's all, you guys can continue forward.
Marches off.
Gonna walk next to King. King's the only one that's nice to her now.
Hey,
Hey, the two of
I
you. saying
protected
hello.
you.
Don't even give me that crap.
I protected you.
Poor SimCard. Poor SimCard.
I put myself on the line, and this is how I get treated. The life of a simp.
That is fair. That is fair. But at the same time, you were also like, I don't believe you.
Well, with tensions high, the group continues on from this leg of the journey.
I love that King is trying. This comes the RP portion, isn't it?
Well, you guys can do it now. You guys can do it later. It's up to you guys.
Can
If
we
you guys-
heal during the RP portion?
No, unfortunately, you can't. I'm very sorry.
I feel like it only makes sense if we do it now to keep track of like it chronologically.
Sure.
Why not?
So, You guys are using a interlude, as it's called, to skip a leg. Essentially, you are going to be safe from whatever encounters you guys would have faced, or I would have had planned for you, as a way to, circumvent problems such as potentially taking more damage, or other such things. With that, of course, just comes the mental faculty portion of staying alive, because I get to roll for what you guys have to talk about and how it gets there. Now, I will give you guys the option here, because there are two sets of rules when it comes to interludes. Either you guys can not only roll for what the topic that gets brought up is, or unless someone wants to suggest their own topic to talk about, but also you'd have to roll for people's reactions to it. The idea being that talking to people in the Lost is such a social minefield that no one really knows what can set someone off. So essentially, you don't play like the lead up to the conversation. That lead up has already been decided, and the reactions of whatever that lead up had amassed to is what gets played, essentially. Or you guys can just roll the topic. You guys can react as your characters would normally. It's up to you. Which rules would you like to play by when it comes to that?
Which one's more fun?
I think I like the second option more, just because I know us random react seems like more like maybe wildly out of character, maybe just potentially.
Mm.
I don't know about you guys.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool beans.
I remain neutral.
Oh, you always do, you piece of shit.
Not always. I have some strong opinions.
All the wrong ones.
For example, I'm sorry, but you don't drink soup.
Oh,
All right,
back on
we're moving on from this as quickly as I possibly can.
Water
So-
isn't wet.
Yeah. All right, it's just getting worse. Give me a second to go and get the chart, for God's sakes, before someone causes a national incident.
A taco is a hot dog.
Margarita is a soup.
Yeah, this is just there's no like end, is there? Huh? All right, so how this is going to work then, I'm going to roll for whatever the topic that comes up is. Two people can, first off, someone can, after the topic is rolled, two people will decide, or will say whoever is asking who, and who is receiving the question to it, and then everyone else can join in as they wish to the conversation. If their character even wishes to join in the conversation.
Thank
Okay?
you.
Yeah, that's for you. that's for you. So just give me 1 second here to roll it. And
So I know there's potential like downsides to this. Is there any potential upsides to this?
yes, I mean if it's a completely wholesome conversation, you guys could even gain humanity from it. So you guys can heal some of your humanity damage.
Oh,
The
that
worst
would
case
be
scenario is that the conversation goes, terribly, and someone takes humanity damage. That's the only risk when it comes to interludes, which is preferable to maybe getting eaten alive by zombies.
Well, it'll probably people will probably be damaged because every interaction that we've had with Jinx has resulted in somebody taking humanity damage.
Okay,
The humanity.
so okay, this is gonna be interesting. Let me just double check. Okay. All right. This is terrible. Do you guys want me to roll randomly for who
Yeah.
is the asker and who
Yeah.
is the receiver of this?
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Let's do it.
Okay. So I'm just gonna number you guys off, and we'll see what we get here. There are, of course, 5 of you.
You can just go by the order of the names in Roll20.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's pretty much what I did. Okay. And of course, if you guys don't want to, if you guys refuse, then I can just do a reroll or whatever. But so far, it looks like King is going to be the asker of this, and 807 is going to be the recipient.
Oh, great. Okay.
Now the category is King is antagonizing 807 over some aspect of the blight, of the infection, of the great zombie
Oh, no.
virus.
We lost Red.
Are you
That's right.
good? R.I.P. King.
Now you can play it however you wish to play it, but essentially the wide scope of this this conversation has led into some sort of antagonistic or overly playful mentioning of some aspect of the virus, of the plague, of the blight.
So, never being able to kiss your lover, eh? Nudge, nudge.
Oh, don't do that. No.
Someone needs a turkey baster, eh? Eh?
Oh,
Nudge, nudge.
no.
So
Can be made canon now.
So that is the topic. Of course, if you don't want your character to have to do that, that is fine. Someone else can step in if you don't, but that's what was rolled.
Shall we go for it?
Shall we?
And of course, after King has said something and 807 has responded, or the lack thereof of a response, at that point, all the other characters may join into the conversation as they will. Understood?
Yep.
All right, let's kick this off then.
Alright, let's hear it, King.
Hey, 7 past 8. So I've been wondering for a while now, like, what is it like being a latent? Like, what's it like not being able to touch people?
Just go look over it.
Slowly, like, looks at King.
Like, I would be able to live my whole life without any kind of social interaction or physical affection from the people I love. So I kind of wondering, like, what's that like for you?
Before this continues, I just have to say this is probably exactly the sort of like line of like conversation that was the crit fail going into meet Matt. So this fits so well. I'm sorry. Please continue.
What do you say to that?
You don't. You stare judgmentally.
She stares at him, and then after a bit, she says, "What's it like?"
Yeah.
What does it feel like being a latent? Just real quick question for you, Jordan. Does it hurt?
Ooh, that is a question. Being the process of turning into a latent is extremely painful. Either someone had to put you under with like morphine to stop the pain, or you went through the entire transformation of feeling your body being torn apart from the inside out and reconfigured. There's some pain that comes here and there, as like there are the black veins and the lines of sinew that are synonymous with casualties. And the network that keeps them moving despite the fact that they're dead has still inflated itself over your body. But your nerves are still registering that as something that is foreign, something that shouldn't really be there. There are definitely some latents that don't feel that pain, some that do. It's kind of all based on kind of like what your mindset is about it and of course your physiology.
Okay.
But
okay.
it is not a pleasant experience for some.
She says, "Have you ever been set on fire?"
For the rest of it.
Oh, I think you might have cut out, Tree.
King just says, nope, and looks at her intently, waiting for the rest of her answer.
Oh. When someone's on fire, other people tend to avoid them. It's because they don't want to catch on fire, too. And those who don't, well, they either should hope they won't, or better that they will. So I don't mind because it keeps you all away from me. Dry smile.
King's like, and then winces a little bit about the phyology, and then asks, so does that mean you're like constantly in pain? Is that why you're so grouchy?
She looks at
Can
him.
I can I help? Okay.
At this point, anyone can join into the conversation.
I'm
as
just gonna put a hand on King's shoulder.
Oh, don't stop
King.
him now. Or don't stop her now.
King.
Looks over.
King. There are some questions that are just better not asked. You know, like, what's in your pants? What do you have in your wallet? Things like that. You really shouldn't ask somebody, you know,
What your age
what the
is.
most traumatic moment of their life is, and also what their age is. You never want to know.
Well, I'm gonna tap out of a conversation now.
Is that why everyone assumes Nutcracker is a child? Because we don't ask her age?
Exactly.
How did you survive in the wastes this long?
Oh, me? Well, I don't know.
I don't
guess-
either.
I guess it's just down to my incredible luck and charming personality, finger guns.
Real charming. Finger guns.
Hey,
How fast do you run, King?
I think I'm fairly good. I'm not more of a sprinter though. I've
How
got
fast
a lot more
do
stamina
you
than
run, King?
looks at 807. Does she look like she's about to chase?
No, she's looking at you dead serious. Her hands are in her pockets.
King just tells her, I've never really measured how fast I run, but I would say above average.
She smiles. It's a genuine smile. Good to know.
I'm gonna end the
continues
scene
on ahead.
there. I'm gonna end the scene there. Holy fuck. That's all I can say to that is holy fuck. I don't know if that requires a self-control from everyone or not, because that was a really just up and down conversation. I think so. Everyone
I
please
completely
roll a
avoided-
self-control.
I avoided this conversation. Do I still need to roll?
Yes.
I think that was
I
a
didn't
pretty
even
good
listen to the rest of it.
conversation.
I sat and listened to the first one and I left.
As far as all prospects go, I think 8 or 7's fine. I would argue she's not tilted.
I failed mine.
No, you passed yours.
No, I didn't. I don't have anything in self-control.
Yeah, but it's 9
Ooh.
over 10.
No, it's when you don't have
So
anything.
if you don't have anything, you have to get underneath what your potential is.
Ah.
So I have to get a 1 every time I do a self-control attack.
All right.
I made it.
All right.
Just barely. Keeping herself in check. The crit success, Viking! You oblivious fuck!
Jeez. Jesus at the time. Okay, so I'm seeing King's fine. Absolutely fine. Not a care in the world. 807, you passed. You're cool. Jinx, you failed. Nutcracker, you got a tie, I think, right? You got a 1 in self-control, correct?
Oh, let me just check.
I mean, I
Uh.
suppose it makes sense that the 2 that avoided the conversation are the ones that got struck.
Right. So it's not a big hit, just 1 point of detachment, because you don't want to be anywhere around these people right now, and that conversation went off.
Hey,
Holy God, that was bad.
hey,
The fire analogy. Good.
I avoided a conversation and I'm fucking swimming.
Jinx is getting freaking detached from all of you. It's gonna look close.
All right, that's it. That's the interlude. You guys don't have to deal with zombies or anything like that, just with each other. And I don't know which one was worse. So,
Well, definitely each other, since biggest risk to all of us was a freaking in-party dispute.
God. So, with that, you guys finally come across after a couple days of travel and some harrowing adventures and escapades. You guys finally come across your guys' site, your guys' mission area. The mall that has the DMV that MATLAB wanted you guys to get the car laminators from. And here's your map.
Awesome.
MATLAB gave you guys a map of the general area and of the and a Google Maps sort of top down of the mall itself, what the internals sort of look like. With that, also she marked down where the DMV was and marked down where the mall is in like the overhead sort of thing. Now, with red markets, it is encouraged for the players, if you guys are on a map that is, like this or any other map, it is completely okay for you guys to literally take like the drawing tool and to mark down areas of the map that you guys come across or that you want to keep note of and stuff like that. If you guys get information about like stores and stuff through whether it was prior mission prep or through foresight and other such things, you can mark it down. If I describe the fact that down the road there's a horde of zombies, you can mark down the road that down this road in particular there is a horde of zombies. And it is completely free for you guys to muck up and mess around with as you will and plan using literally on the map. Such as what I've already put down that MATLAB put down. This will be also an occurrence for other missions that other people give for you, where they will mark out certain things on the map, because it's your map.
Quick
So,
question.
Yeah.
How many free freshes do we get? I'm trying to find it.
what's your adaptability? Or how many free refreshes? Or
Oh,
how
refreshes.
many...
There it is. I see it. Okay.
Yeah, it's underneath your adaptability.
2.
Okay.
I
So-
like the happy faced cat. It gives me serotonin.
Yay.
With that, I will just place you guys down because you guys will be coming into the. You guys will be coming into the map from over here. I believe you guys should have control of your tokens. And again, this is like a rough estimation of where everyone is. Oh, looks like someone drew.
How do I?
You gotta click on your
It's over to the left.
I really
Yeah.
like your modern art piece, Tree.
Let me just get rid of that.
Thank you. How do you get rid of that?
If you select over the line, like with a little square tool, the square rectangle thing, you can, and then press the delete button. Okay, so I believe you guys have control of your tokens, correct?
Yep.
Or am I crazy? No. Okay, cool. So you guys arrive onto the scene. I think there is one thing left I have to do before you guys have free control of what the hell is going on with your lives. And let me just double check right here, because as you guys are coming across the last leg of your journey there, you guys will. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, okay, no, that can happen a bit later. So, you guys have come into the area that you guys are on your map. You guys get together. You know that you guys are in the top left area here on this road. What would you guys like to do?
Who has the binoculars?
I do.
Do we want to take a look around the area first?
Can do.
Let's go.
Go ahead and roll an awareness here.
Who has the highest awareness?
I think it was me. I have 2.
I have
I-
2 as well.
Definitely not.
I have 3.
Give it to Simp.
Simp.
He doesn't need the
Put the
binoculars. He got it.
binos to your eyes to gain a
I-
+2.
I don't put them to my eyes, but I use them correctly.
Okay. You can roll an awareness with the bonuses of the binoculars.
All right, that's a 14, gamer.
All right, that's a
Hey.
success.
Nice job,
So you're surveying the area. You definitely know there are a few casualties around on some of these streets. Not like in alarming or so numbers, like conjugating anywhere, any such thing like that. There's just like a few like on some people's lawns and stuff that are still like in torpor and just kind of like hanging out. There are some hordes, but they're not like moving towards you or anything like that. If you don't cause any noise, they should leave you alone for the most part. You're able to kind of map out a pretty clear way to the mall, or at least most ways that you can see that go to the mall are pretty safe to move about.
Okay. Do you see anything spicy?
When you say spicy, what the hell does that mean?
A
Well,
pepper. You
that
see a
means-
pepper.
Do I see anything dangerous? Do I see anything cool? Do I see anything valuable?
Right. So what I
there a
described
Twinkie
to
car?
you is what you see
That's it. Okay.
with your binoculars.
Are there any like?
Of course,
you know,
there are storefronts and stuff. There are other like mobile homes and stuff like that around. There's the Great River that sits just right over here. There is, but of course, in the mall, of course, it also has its own set of stores and stuff. You can see, I will give it to you. You can definitely see from like some of the signage of like what's inside the mall that was usually up by the roads to tell people that are driving by like what is in the mall complex. That there is some places that are like dollar stores and stuff like that. There's a hardware store.
There a KFC.
Not a well. Yeah, there's definitely
The
a food. There's definitely
remains.
gonna be a food court in there. There's a cookware store.
Can we get a frying pan?
If you want to go to the cookware store, yeah.
Oh,
You just gotta figure out where it is inside the mall.
There
But
go.
you know that's in the mall. You also know that, let's see, with your binoculars from where you are, there is a store that is right over here. Let's mark it over here. It seems to be it doesn't seem to be it seems like a general like convenience store. It doesn't seem to be like any one thing. So there could be things that there could not be. And there is also a rather tall what seems to be office building that's right around here. Along with that, gymnasium.
shit. Where's that one? Oh.
Can we mark these down like little symbols of which one's which?
I think we're doing that right now. Actually.
Yeah, I think
Oh, we're
people are
doing-
doing that.
Let's see. Let's make these like brighter.
Let me refresh. I don't think I can see anything. God damn it.
Oh, no.
Scroll up to the top.
The satellite.
Okay, I think I can see it now. All right.
Hey.
So that's what you see of what catches your eye over in like the overworld area. You'd have to get inside the mall to know exactly where all the stuff is there. And of course, there's the other stuff that don't really catch your eye immediately.
Are
But that's
these
like
like
the juicy stuff.
are these like warehouses?
Um,
Or are these like quite literally just don't worry about it?
yeah, don't worry about it. It's not. There's like dumps and stuff like that. So that is what you guys got.
Okay, so mall has a hardware store, a cooking store, and a dollar store, from what I can tell.
Yep.
So there's definitely more than just that, but that's what I can tell with.
That's what with the binoculars.
from this
Those are
area.
as
Yeah.
as you're training as a taker. Those are the things that pop into your mind immediately. Of
But-
like that is some place that maybe you could hit. That is a
But
place
are
that would
there-
have something important.
But are there any areas with quality tables? Tap screen.
You say quality cables?
A cooking store.
Tables.
A
Wood.
cooking store. A
There's
hardware
a hardware store that would maybe have tables. It's like a Home Depot.
And another important question. And I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Does there look to be any, vehicles that look like they're in
Yes, I
good
can drive.
condition,
Well,
from
not
what I can tell, or is my vision?
Oh, from what you can tell, all the cars that are here have not undergone any sort of maintenance over 5 years. Some of the
Yeah.
tires and stuff is rotten, stuff like that. You definitely could like try and salvage together parts to make a car work out here. But you'd need to have skill as like a mechanic or stuff like that.
I
or a
have
profession.
mechanics.
I have those skills.
You have I'm sorry. Do you have profession mechanic or do you have mechanics?
I don't have professional mechanic.
Okay, so you can try and jerry-rig a car together, but it won't be like a long-lasting car. It'll be at most, it will get you through the last part of this thing, and even then it will take time.
You see, if I could quickly do something like that to save our lives, it's a good option, but just something to keep aware of.
Definitely something to keep aware of.
Alright,
And you know,
thank
there are tons of cars that are still like parked at the mall.
Okay. So,
Um,
if there's a ton of cars parked there, from what I can tell, Sim will say, I think the mall's going to be infested.
They are always infested.
They're always infested, yeah, but I'm just saying right now, like, hold binoculars so no one shoves it into their eyeballs, and gesture to the many vehicles.
I'm gonna take them and use them normally.
if anyone wants, they can roll a research or a foresight.
I got those.
I haven't got either.
If I remember correctly, I'm the only one in the group with foresight.
Everyone else has bad common sense.
King's got 1 in research.
Could be worth a shot.
You do the research, I'll do the foresight.
Hey.
Good sugar.
Ooh.
Do I still need to roll? Because that's a pretty good roll.
Yeah, you can roll if you want. It might give you something different.
Ooh.
Woo!
Okay. All right. So, let me just get my note here. So, with all the information that's being passed around, also just to be sure, King, you're using your laptop, correct? Because that would require the research will require the use of the laptop.
Oh, okay. I don't think I have enough charges, but I can refresh.
You can refresh. You pull an extra battery.
Depends if you want to use a refresh for that or for something different.
Well, I've got 2 refreshes. This is the last leg as well. Might as well. Why not?
Sure. So just use up the charges what you have left on your current use of your laptop, and then refresh it and use whatever you need from the excess from that.
How much refresh does it need? Like, charge does it need? Like 8?
I can count again for you real quick. Everything costs 2 with apps. You only have 1 app, so it costs 4.
Okay, so if I refresh, it only uses up like that. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Left.
So let's see here then. So you got with all the information that's like kind of like coming about here. Let's see. So 807. You're kind of like remembering some stuff about this area and stuff. You've roved over here before, not just like in your old days, but also you did you looked up some things. You've got some hearsay from a few trusted people here and there, but that have gone through the area, and you do recall some things. You know that you know that why kind of the mall was never really settled, really, or like properly kind of like looted. No one's really like fully gone out through this area or anything like that. Otherwise, of course, the DMV would have been already scoured or scavenged from, right? But you know for a fact, no one's ever really been here for or touched this place. So not only is the stores in there probably going to be still full of stuff that could be useful, but the reasoning behind that is that, well, the basic layout is for the most part straightforward. 6 evenly spaced entrances, including a few fire department stores and an open entrance and stuff like that. But the mall was also built into like the side of a hill. So the 3 entrances that are nearest to where you have to go, you are able to recall, they won't really be in like full access for you guys. That was kind of a problem with some people there as well. And let's see, what else can I give you here? So if you want to, I'll come back down to the map, the bottom map here. The closest entrance to the DMV is this entrance right here that I'm pointing to. I don't know if you guys can see my pointy.
Down. Scroll down.
Okay, cool.
Yes, the pointy.
Yeah, right here. This entrance right here is the closest one to the DMV, of course. But that is on, essentially the mall's on a separate floor. So you'd have to find a way down, whether it's going all the way over to the staircase, that's the closest staircase, which would be like down around this area. Or if you have a way to fashion a rope of some sort, you can rappel down to the bottom floor and get to the DMV that way.
Well, we do have a rope.
We do have a rope.
Someone can try and make a rope. You don't have a full-out rope.
We
You
do
have a
have a
Yeah,
rope.
we do.
Anna Seven
We
made
use-
some. No, sorry, Simp made some.
Yes, I'm just. That's gonna still require a mechanics roll still, because that goes back into the toolkit. So do you know that?
All right.
Now, King, with your research roll, as you're kind of using your Ubik specs, you're looking through different forms and stuff, on lifelines. You, since you succeeded, are able to get some more in-depth information on the mall itself. You know 2 things. One, the mall used heavily like employee kind of corridors that zigzag throughout different sections of the stores and the mall itself, just to quickly get employees from the outside inside without being very blatant about the fact that employees were coming to work and stuff like that. And for sure those could probably be used as a very kind of stealthy and possibly safe sort of transit behind the store, so you don't have to go through the full mall proper, and deal with whatever nastiness is in there. Let's see. You know that there's one here, of course, one employee entrance that's right here. I'll just do a little red dot there. Right here is an employee entrance. Over here is an employee entrance. And right around here is an employee entrance, along with here. Those are the 4 employee entrances that you're able to come up. They are very quick, stealthy kind of ways to get in, and possibly could be quite safe to traverse around the mall with. Along with that, the second thing you're able to learn is that on the forums, it seems like someone or some people definitely did see this place as a good place to want to live here, to try and make an enclave here. It did not work out for them. There are some conflicting reports here and there.
Yeah.
On some of the forums, like why it happened and stuff like that. But essentially everyone that had tried to make it work, over like 200, 300 people, most of them did not make it. Some people are saying like they were attacked by something. Those people are either saying that they are told off that they weren't actually there, or that they're remembering things wrong. Some people think that it was because of what most people die out here from is casualties, and they just weren't prepared for it. And other people say that no, not that many people could have died that way. So there's a lot of conflicting reports, but you definitely know for certain that the people that used to live here, they don't live here anymore, or at least they don't live anymore.
Ooh, that's spoopy.
Very spoopy.
Haunt your dreams, spoopy.
Just as a heads up, I have to go in like an hour.
Yep, don't worry. Give me track of the time. I got you. I got you. Now, with all that information, and all that information, of course, I'm assuming is being shared amongst your team, there is one last thing that happens. Now, a thing in red markets is that most jobs come with a complication. Never are you going to get the full story of a job, and as takers, you guys know that usually most things are too good to be true. If a job goes off without a hitch, or without everything, little piece of information being exactly as it's being like displayed towards you guys, then you got lucky. But most of the times, there's always a complication. You guys are going to receive your complication for this job. Now, as King, as you are looking through your Ubik specs,
Yep.
you start to get a call. The call is from MATLAB.
Picks it up.
You accept the call, and
What's up,
Matt.
boss?
You're like, I like the sound of that. Sorry. There's just a small situation on your end. It seems that another group, called the Baker Boys, I believe they call themselves. Strange name. I assume they're probably related or something. But they were shooting their mouths off. Some of my guys picked it up about some big score, and how they're gonna snatch it up under your guys' noses. They said noses. I'm just hearing about it now, and I'm very sorry. Last I have information of, they got into their truck and they shot off out of Telluride, and I'm pretty sure they are going to be there soon.
What?
Shh, get me down.
So, yes, again, I am very sorry for that, but please get the laminators, and everything will be fine, I'm sure. Yeah, that's it. Good luck.
Got it, boss. Finger guns.
And she hangs up.
What's up,
With
Chris?
that, as you hang up, and as everyone is starting to, you probably just turning to say, yeah, guys, there's a group called the Baker Boys that are coming in. You not only see, but you hear
Oh god.
on one of the opposite ends of the roads that you're on. Simcar probably picks it up first, seeing it, but you guys already hear a truck zooming down the road and making its way towards the mall.
They're gonna attract all the casualties. We should take advantage of it.
Don't get eaten.
Can we start like running?
No. 807's right. That's a loud truck.
Yeah, I'm thinking run like this way.
Yeah, we can take that. How do you guys make that arrow thing?
You see like the circle with like the ruler on it?
Yes.
That's the button you click, and then
Oh.
you hold and drag.
And if you right click,
Um,
you can do this.
Yeah, and then you can
That's
make
it.
like little like pointy things.
I will say also, MATLAB will give you like the information on that she has on the Baker Boys, including their lifelines thing and stuff like that. So it is definitely an option that you can try and get in touch with them. But they are definitely here to try and take the DMV job out from under you.
Well, I say we go in and we use the employee accesses to give us like an advantage and get us to the DMV quicker.
Mm-hmm.
let's do that. Sounds like a good fucking plan to me.
And if we can, let's take their truck from under their noses.
Jinx likes that idea so much.
Okay.
Roll
They
out.
can walk back.
So you guys are on foot jogging. You're not going to try and call them or anything like that?
Nope.
Just full
Well,
trying to get there?
If they know that there's already another team coming and they're bragging about, taking it from another team, they're not going to care if we call them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Alright. Friggin' run!
All right, you guys can make an athletics check, and you guys can begin to move as a group towards your location. You will see the truck is definitely making a lot
That's a
more
plus
headway.
3.
than
That's
you.
a plus 3. That's a
Yeah.
plus 3.
Okay, that's fine. Truck is definitely making a lot more progress than you because it is a truck, and you can see as it gets closer, it seems like they definitely do slow down a bit, and they kind of cut their engines and start to kind of coast. So they're not making as much noise anymore.
Is there a way to make it so they are? That's the question. How
Hey.
far are they from us?
We're far away.
Far away.
Okay. Well, we'll have to do something to fuck them up later.
hmm So you guys can begin moving. I'll move you guys as a group. Which path were you guys gonna take?
We're gonna go behind so we like avoid the casualties that the truck is friggin' making.
It's okay. They're not dragging like a horde behind them or anything like that. They're not like complete amateurs, it seems. But you guys are able to get to around here, I'll say. The truck is already past you guys at this point, and you guys are able to see as you're coming up that they kind of make like like 1 or 2 circles around the mall before kind of stopping kind of right around here, at this entrance over here.
My
Okay.
God.
So we wanted to go to this employee entrance here, didn't we?
Yeah,
This one right here. That one?
This sexy one.
Mhm.
Yeah. Alright, can we move down to the lower map now? Is that okay?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can take your tokens and you can move. There's the little tiny ones over here.
Ooh.
You can move them onto the little mini map as you want. I will place the car down there on that mini map as well, so you guys know where they kind of are.
What
Oh,
order
I
are we
didn't know that
entering
too.
What order are we entering in?
I'll go first.
Bathroom
I can stealth in.
Alright, I'll go behind whoever's stealthing then.
Well, I guess that means 807 and Simcar are going to stealth in.
Let's go.
Because let me see if do I have anything in stealth? No. None.
Okay. So yeah, once you guys are all here and ready, you guys can decide who's gonna go in. Ooh. Damn. 10-10. Crit success.
Just watch 807 like just melt into the shadows.
Crit fail.
Oh no. Wow.
What?
Wow.
I'm looking at the algorithm. Excuse me.
Wow. Oh my god.
So, so first things first, you guys come up to the door before you guys stealth on in. Let me just double check real quick, because I'm not gonna take away your guys' success rolls. I just gotta double check because I think, just to be sure. Yep. So the employee entrance is actually still unlocked. So you guys are fine on that account. You guys are able to open it up silently, and it's pitch dark inside.
Ooh, I got the flashlight.
Yeah, I think I actually have a flashlight too.
All right.
do.
So as long as one of you guys have one, you can turn that on and begin scoping in through the employee entrances and trying to start to make your way towards the DMV.
Okay, so like you said, we had to go down a level to get to the DMV.
Yeah, if you're entering in from this side, you have to go down 1 level.
Okay, is there a stair exit in like the employee tunnels?
There is not, unfortunately. Not one that. Actually, you know what?
Well, it looks like that there's a little something that goes like this.
It's relative chance. And also, this is just one floor. There is one, but it is an employee entrance that goes downstairs, yes, but it's connected to a store. You'd have to move through that store.
What store is it?
It is the hardware store, actually.
Yeah, let's
So,
go.
So which one is that?
I can mark it down for you here.
Isn't that convenient?
Isn't that convenient?
It's gonna be right here.
it's a convenience.
Aha! Yes! Okay. And make it.
So that leads down to the second floor, and you can exit out like right around here.
Perfect.
So yeah. So let me just get out my hardware store description. So when you went through the hardware store to head down the stairs, again, all this is like mostly untouched. Of course, some of the wood and stuff in here is rotted, but there is some stuff that's packaged that is seemingly still in good condition that you could take with you.
I'd like to pick one of those up.
Sure, you can take that up. It will take up a hall space.
I will be
Uh,
taking some good wood as well.
Okay, you can take some good wood. Or even like one of the table things that will also take up a hall space.
Ooh, what kind of table things I will?
I'm sorry?
What kind of table things?
Like tables. Like there's different assortments, different designs, different things that it's made out of, and it's like packaged. There's some like IKEA stuff, but there's also some custom stuff, it seems, that have been kind of left.
Whatever
Thanks.
matches the wood grain that was up for the table.
Sure. So you're able to pick that up for sure. You take some time to gather that up. And you guys are able to kind of move out. As you guys kind of start to come out of that store, you guys will actually see two things. Make an awareness, first off.
Awareness.
Can I use my critical success for my awareness? Because I
No.
rolled twice by accident.
No.
And
I'm sorry. That I can't give you.
A nice hyperware.
Ooh.
Moment. It's what are we rolling? I apologize. An awareness.
Awareness, yes.
it's all right. One of us sees what's going on.
All right. Yeah.
I see. Oh!
So first things first. These guys are a bit too big. I apologize.
They're
I'm making them
giants.
A tiny bit smaller.
Ooh, they shrunk.
They small.
They ain't so big, you guys.
They small.
Little weenie.
There we go. You guys, of course, being in the kind of coming out of the hardware store at this point. Around here. So with that, as you guys are coming out, with your awarenesses, not only do you see this rival group that is like slowly kind of making their way very quietly through the halls, the main hall of the mall, and they're being careful about it. They're very quietly kind of dealing with casualties that they come across, but mostly they're kind of like trying to stick to their own and kind of make their way out. You can see that they're definitely not moving as if like this is a huge big sort of deal, like not like a taker would, so to speak. They're definitely a bit more inexperienced in that regard, just by the way that they're moving, but it's working for them at the very least at this very moment. There's definitely 4 of them. Getting like exact details on their faces and stuff would require to get a bit closer to them, but they're definitely moving without any sort of like animosity for each other or like that. They're definitely a team. You can tell that for sure. Now, the main thing that you're able to get Jinx by kind of being out here. Not just do you see that, but you also kind of hear casualties. Now, of course, you would hear casualties. There's casualties throughout the mall, but you hear a lot of them, like way too many of them, and it kind of clicks in your head with what King found out. That you've definitely found where the main area of where the last enclave that was here was living, and they've all turned into casualties. There's like a very kind of walled off and connected storefront that you're able to see, and the glass is kind of fogged up a bit, and the walls are like peeling off in a few places, and the wood has begun to rot, so there's a couple of holes here and there. It doesn't look like the casualties have like tried to leave, but if they wanted to, all of them could.
And that's in the DMV?
No, it's on DMV. I'll mark it down soon when I'm done describing it. But you are able to hear, and with that crit success, you're able to know there's at least a stampede's worth of casualties in there. Now, the exact number, I'll give it to you, though your character doesn't know, but it knows it's way too much. There's definitely 200 casualties, at least. And I'll just mark it down.
Yeah, where?
And they are right there.
Wait, where?
Where?
It's on the mini map now.
Where?
Oh,
We're right beside you guys.
this one?
Oh,
It literally
it all
just.
appeared just then. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to pat everyone's shoulders and just point and then do the Thriller zombie arms.
Right. With that, of course, Nutcracker's crit fail will come into play.
Actually, I do have one more question.
Mhm.
Is there any employee accesses that we can see down here,
Where?
down on this level?
There's a few that you guys will know about for sure.
Is there one nearby that we can get to the DMV through?
No, unfortunately not. You'll have to go around this way to do that. There is one here that can lead over to this way though. Now, finishing this all up, this is when the crit fail will come into place. Thankfully, the noise that's kind of made or whatever isn't enough to startle the stampede that's just being held by this very, very small kind of levee-like wall. Very thin and rotted wall. But the other group of takers, or the self-proclaimed takers, are able to see Nutcracker at least. And they kind of converse amongst themselves a little bit, very quickly, not like a harsh conversation or anything like that, but it's just oh shit. You can tell they're armed. They didn't come out here without any sort of protection for themselves. And you do watch one of them kind of move, kind of push the others a little bit from the front, and kind of give a little wave over to where they can see Nutcracker.
Okay then.
Use your womanly charms.
She's a child. She doesn't
Yeah.
have womanly charms yet.
She, you know what? Is it possible I can roll to lie then? Or deception even? Can I roll deception?
For what?
I want to seem helpless. And that
Okay.
I'm not afraid.
Sure. Roll deception. Go for it. 807. You put on your scent blocker. You failed. Take a trauma.
God damn it.
Wait, me?
No. 807.
Trauma?
Trauma.
Damn, that's just. Putting on
Is
this
it-
shit is the same as falling off a cliff, yo.
Yeah, it's only one trauma. It's just it's the dead. It reminds you of when you got bit. It reminds you of all the monstrosities and everything that's happened. It smells terrible. You hate this. You hate having to be out here right now. There's that fucking stampede right beside you, and you smell just like them. Oh, this is the worst. And there's another Taker team here now. They might know who you are. Oh God.
Sorry, quick question. Was there a certain thing you could use to negate your failures again here that you used to mention?
Will.
If you have a will, you can switch a failure to a success. Essentially,
Can I do that instead?
if you have a will available, yes, you can.
I have a will left, yes.
All right, so you'll switch your black and your red. So that is going to be success instead. So you look helpless to them, or at least to what they can see.
I'm sorry, I'm meant to be here with my
You're-
dad. It's my
Just so you know, you are far away from each other right now.
Alright,
There
I
is,
just-
there is some distance between you,
Okay.
but they will start to come closer at the very least, or at least he is going to send some of his guys. He's going to like talk with them a bit, and they're going to spread out just a little tiny bit more, but they will make their way over to you.
Okay, I would like to sneak up to like this corner of the wall here, and I'm going to like, gesture to everybody, like, do like a mock chokehold on like my own neck, and then poke a thumb back over.
"807 just puts a finger to her lips and looks over towards where you said the Enclave was.
Simcar just nods his head.
They move to like around here, where they can see Nutcracker, and they kind of the guy who's in lead kind of like puts out his hands like it's okay, it's gonna be fine, and kind of points to like his glasses. You can see he has Ubik specs on,
Ooh.
and wants to see if like you have
Hey.
specs as well.
She nods aggressive. She kind of squints for a second, then she starts to shake her head.
Oh wait, we were still in the hardware store, right? We weren't in the hallway.
Yeah, you guys are like
Oh,
this is like just as
okay.
you're exiting the hardware store.
Okay. I would like to stay in the hardware store then.
Okay.
She then starts to she just tries to look nervous and seems to be waiting to see what.
Yep, that's fine. If you guys in the back want to have like a conversation about what is about to probably maybe transpire, you can, as these guys begin to get closer and closer towards you guys' group.
Hey, so the DMV is kind of close to the hardware store.
Yep, you guys just gotta come out. The path would be like coming out this way and going down this.
Is it possible to stealth out without being seen?
You crit succeeded, so you can definitely try for it.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Or yeah, you definitely go for it.
Is there a vent system that might lead over to the DMV?
Roll awareness.
Oh, I got a quick success on my awareness.
Roll again. This is for something different.
No. Hey,
Hey.
All right, you look around and you do see a vent system. You don't know where it leads just from looking at it, but it does. Is it in the direction of the DMV at the very least?
I'm gonna gesture up at King. You're small. I can get you up there.
King is currently outside of a hardware
Oh.
store for you. Remember?
That's Nutcracker.
This is King.
Oh.
King's
fuck.
inside. Nutcracker's out.
I'm getting confused.
King's like 5'8" or something. Is that small?
Well, like, judging by the picture and stuff, they look skinny, so.
Oh, right, yeah, then. For sure. Can King fit in the vents? Is that big enough?
Yeah, I'll say it's big enough.
Sure.
Gonna give King a boost.
Do I need
Alright.
to roll? What do I need to roll?
You don't need to roll.
Oh, chill.
You can get into the vent. It's fine.
Wow.
So you can begin traveling through the vents as 807 begins traveling by foot, avoiding most zombies. At this point, the crew, the Baker Boys as they're called, will make it to Bonnie. And,
Bonnie?
not Bonnie, sorry. Fucking Nutcracker.
The cracker of nuts.
And you are now that you have a closer look, you can see just what this guy looks like. It looks like he has what looks to be he has a little hunter's kind of like hat on with what you can see looks to be like a part of like a mannequin display almost, kind of grafted to like the corner of his head, covering his eye. But the rest of his face is pretty clear, and he gets closer to you, Nutcracker, definitely within punch range, and says, "Hey there, darling. What you doing out here?"
I need to get food with my dad. I don't know where he is. There's so many. Nishka looks over at this direction where to be hearing the thing.
You in there?
I don't know.
All right, it's all right. Calm down. Look, my name's Jameson Baker. This is my and his the people behind him kind of give him like a look, or it's just like, all right, this fucker again. He's like, it's my brother Flash, and baby right there. Also, Kip. All right. Now I don't know about your dad, but we gotta get you guys someplace safe. Have you seen any other people here at all?
People, like, So I keep forgetting the word for the infected people.
Casualties.
Like any other casualties?
No. Living people.
I don't know.
All right.
Wait.
No, it's okay. Just stick with us, all right? Stay close. Baby, take good care of her.
I'm gonna
And-
look at like Simp.
Simp just gestures quietly with, the tip fingers of her lips.
Well, I'll just sit there then.
With that, Nutcracker, that looks to be the youngest of all of them, kind of comes up to you and it's like, kind of like pats, like very like casually, not pat casually, but very like carefully, like pats you. He's like, "Hey, you all right? Come, stay with me."
Oh,
These two are so cute. Ah,
Red,
What's that?
Red, I feel so bad. Nutcracker's waiting for the moment to punch them.
Yep, well,
oh,
it's
they're
fine.
so cute. No.
So this group will move on forward, continuing on this way.
Too bad I have no comms, so I can't convene with you. What?
Boy, it's bad, huh?
What's going on in the vents? by
So-
the way?
You guys will. So, I need. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Just be sure you don't end up somewhere completely fucking random. I'm gonna roll something real quick.
King continues. King pops out, looks around, sees the Eiffel Tower. What?
All right, you and 807 are able to make it to DMV.
Noise.
You can see that the office has kind of like a roll down gate from the outside there, 807, which was locked during the crash. Doesn't seem to have been open, so you're gonna have to like find a way to open that from the outside.
Can I lock
But-
it?
You can definitely try with criminality. King, though, you don't have to deal with that. You're inside, and you can see that the DMV is thoroughly well preserved, since no one has been in here at all. There's a bit of water damage on like the ceilings, which kind of like when you get to there in the vent, it kind of sags for a little bit, and you're like, it's okay, and you pull yourself out. You are able to see at the back of the DMV there is an employee exit. It does seem to be blocked and even have some things like corroding kind of over and rusting it. But it is kind of like a way out to a different employee entrance or exit. And you are able to see that there are 3 small laminating machines, the things that you're here for, inside each of the different teller stations. Along with that, there is a few unopened boxes that lie just beside them as well.
Okay.
All right. So you have a few moments that you're inside, you see it, you see 807 on the other side outside of this lock grate. They're kind of filling with like a lock and they can't get it open.
Can King just open it from the inside?
You can try. Do you have a criminality? Because it's like a
Yes.
padlock.
2
Um,
criminality.
Yeah, you can roll criminality to kind of reach your hands through it and try to like unlock it from like the inside from where you are.
Game sees game. Well,
+2?
I guess too. It's still a fail, unfortunately.
God damn it.
we're in the same house.
Game
so
sees
time
game, and then it's like shit, can't open it.
I'm so sorry.
807 just looks at you, reaches through the bars, pushes you towards the tolls, and so like where the laminate machines are.
Yeah, so I guess King tries to hold what they can.
You know for sure. So each of these laminate machines, you don't know if they work or not. They're off. If you want to see if they work or not, you'd have to connect your UBeak specs to them and see if they run. But other than that, each laminate machine is one hall, and you haven't opened the unopened boxes that are beside them, so you don't know what's in there.
What you could do is take them one at a time and put them up in the vent.
Yeah. Yes.
I can say this right now, they will not fit in the vent.
Damn.
Put it by the employee entrance so that we could at least, like, sneakily get
Yeah,
them
so
out.
they're not obviously where they should be. I'd check the box too, because my guess is the box is full of more of them or something.
But yeah,
Um,
they're unprinted driver's licenses.
Is there a way to like hide the laminate machines?
Sure. Roll a stealth.
Ooh, chill. My stealth is 1.
Hide, 'cause I can't
Please
do
give me +1.
All right, so you're able to start hiding some of these laminate machines. You don't get all of them hidden before. You get like 1 or 2 of the laminate machines kind of like hidden and squared away before you kind of hear like some like slight footsteps coming down the hallway.
Can they pick up the last one?
Like as a whole.
Could
Sure.
I
Yeah.
maybe spend a ration to throw the ration
Where?
just down this hall somewhere?
Sure, you can throw whatever you want.
Could I just like throw like a something which will make a bit of sound but not super loud, just
Sure.
enough to catch someone that's listening for like, what was that?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
All right, what am I rolling?
Roll a shooting,
Shooting. Okay.
and it's gonna spend a ration.
Okay. Yep.
That's a crit fail.
I would like to
Like to what? What would you like to do?
spend my will. Thank you.
You have a willpower still?
I have 1 willpower. I haven't
All right.
spent it at all.
So that's just gonna be a normal failure then. So you go to throw it, and yeah, whiff it, and it just slips off the top of your hand and hits down on the floor beside you.
Just gonna pull SIM card back into the store.
Yeah, you pull a SIM card in the stole just as the guy in the back like rears his head towards the noise with the sniper rifle and aims down and keeps moving.
Which one is the sniper? Please ping him.
It's the guy in the back,
Guy in the back.
Goodbye.
their leader. They are gonna move towards the DMV. King, are you hiding yourself at all? Or are you just hiding the laminate machines?
Can King go through the employee exit / entrance just to check the way out?
Sure, it's gonna require a resistance. It's rusted, closed, and stuff like that, and there's some stuff in front of it. You just gotta push past that.
Yep.
You do know it will probably be a bit noisy.
Okay.
Get back in the vent.
God damn it, +2. It's still a fail.
Is that the resistance to
Yeah, my
push?
resistance.
Okay, so let's see here. So you start to try and start to pry this metal door open to get past it, and you're not able to pry it open, but the sound is horrendous. and it echoes throughout the entire kind of mall area for a bit.
Okay.
Oh no. I'm gonna check on the door to hell.
You definitely can tell the don't hell. You can definitely see that the casualties inside have definitely taken note of that noise.
Oh no.
And let me just see if that's enough.
If it is, can I gently request the Horde song from Left 4 Dead?
Oh, don't worry. First off, don't ever underestimate me.
I'm not underestimating you. I have a vision.
Actually, I think I did have the Horde song, but I switched it out for something else, I think.
Don't underestimate me, he said. Doing it.
What the fuck? Why are you being so mean?
I'm sorry. I care for you, but I
Oh
give
God,
you shit
that's
any
scary.
opportunity I have.
I can't believe you, alright?
You do the same.
No.
Yes,
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
Not like this.
Oh.
Not like this.
Not like this, Baba Booey.
Give me just 1 second. Because you doubt me, but I know that I'm smarter than you, so...
Oh, he never takes every opportunity he can. Man, King, stop sweating that loud. You're gonna attract the Horde. They can hear it. It sounds like rain coming from the fucking...
Is it this one that you wanted?
Oh no.
Good.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. This is gonna be going for the 3 minutes, but then it's gonna go to the actual Stampede theme that I got. So, SIM card, Jinx, you have a front row seat as the walls of this thing creak, as the casualties inside get louder and louder before, and all 200 become bursting out into the mall.
Can I try to close the door to the hardware store?
Oh, you
I-
can.
I don't even want to try to close. I just want to back up before they can smell us.
I think they'll be able
Oh,
to smell you no matter what. I'd close that gate.
You know they're coming. They're coming for everyone. With that, everyone in here hears it as well. Nutcracker, you can hear it. Everyone else can hear it as well. It's very noisy. As the group comes in here, they're able to see the fact that King is in there trying to get out. They see that the fact that the DMV is like padlocked closed. They don't see 807, of course. But of course, the one person that's like all covered up, who Nutcracker you're close enough to see is a latent, is the first to go. Fuck. With that, how about we start initiative?
Yay!
Well,
How do we
What
have
are
for
we doing
initiative
for that?
again? Is it a 1d20?
Give me just 1 second, actually.
Oh man, thank you, Jordan. This is giving me so much serotonin.
Yeah.
So fucking nervous. King's
this
gonna
is making me anxious, man. This is making me anxious.
All
This
right.
is-
So
the moment I'm glad I made King immune.
Yeah. No freaking kidding.
so it's a D10 plus your speed.
D10 plus
10 plus speed.
Mhm.
Oh, plus 3.
plus 2.
Damn, Cracker, get it, girl.
No, punch some nuts.
You sounded so unsure.
Oh.
You
'Cause I didn't
want
wanna
one
roll.
slash roll.
Yep.
1d10.
Oh. Thank you. I'm such a noob at this.
It's
That's
okay.
alright.
I love you
I'm
unconditionally.
Let's see. King,
Damn, Simp.
Jinx.
Doesn't even have speed.
Simp, where's your speed?
I didn't add it, so that's 12.
So Nutcracker.
The Baker Boys. All right. You have 12.
Yep.
Simp.
Yep.
12. Who else? Nutcracker. What do you got?
12.
Oh my god.
All right. 12. Nutcracker goes first because. Oh, actually, no. There is no such thing as that. You guys both go at the exact same time. King, you got 5.
Yep.
807, what'd you get?
6.
6. Jinx.
10.
10.
Nice.
Okay, the
Oh my
Bakers.
god, run.
It's a good thing the 2 that can get infected are going first.
Mm-hmm.
The Bakers are going.
Oh yeah, 1 second, Jordan. Just a question.
Here.
So, King's spot is being restricted. Would you say being locked inside a room with no way out would trigger that weak spot?
What was? I thought the specification of your restricted was socially. Or was it
Oh.
literally?
Oh, it was generally, but I guess
Generally?
it's-
Then if it's generally, then yeah, you're locked in a room, and there's a stampede, a literal horror of the loss, something out of a fucking movie that is coming for you. Yeah, I think this is pretty restrictive. But you have to have this lead you into trouble. So
okay.
because you're restricted, what are you going to do to make things worse, essentially?
Try to open the door even harder and make it loud.
All right. So you freak the fuck out, and you're like, no! You just try to press this door open, and it causes other zombies that are in the area that weren't even attracted to the noise at all to become hordes and move in on the rest of everyone else.
I'm so sorry.
You can get back a willpower, or you get another willpower.
Oh boy.
Does that mean I have 3 now?
Yeah.
Because of the earlier. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Hey,
it.
you haven't used the will yet.
Nope. So I have several things I could do.
All right. So I'm just gonna make a red blob, and that's gonna be the horde, the stampede.
Oh
Uh,
boy.
Just marking their progress. Now they are all encompassing. So the things with stampedes that make them even scarier than normal hordes of casualties is not only is there so many of them, but if they get within range of you, not only will they make the first attack, but if you're not able to get away within that first move that they have to get at you, you're not able to stay ahead of them.
Oh.
One round after they're able to make an attack, if you're not able to move away from them, you get consumed by the stampede. Not literally, you don't start getting eaten alive, but you are inside the stampede. And the only way to get out at that point is if you have a way to go up or a staircase. You have to get elevation on them. You have to climb something. Now, if you're not in a spot where you have a staircase or a rope or a grappling hook or anything like that, then you're pretty much dead.
Oh.
So, just to clarify, right? There's a employee staircase inside of a hardware store, right?
Yes, it does go up.
Okay. Is there like a doorway that can lock that door? So that like
the employee
half of
door.
the okay, so like half of the hardware store can be shut off from the stampede.
Yeah, even the entrance could be shut off. There's like the shutters that are there.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to reach for.
All right.
But you know that because everything's set in here, you have some options. You gotta get out of this place right now, or get what you can, or whatever. Or if you could hunker down somewhere safe enough, and eventually the stampede might move on. But you'd be stuck in that room for however long they're there for.
Well, we have the option to go up, so I think pulling down the shutters and keeping them aggroed on us.
Yeah,
is
that's
the
that's
best.
Jinx's plan at the moment.
Plus, we could try the vents. Well,
Yeah.
maybe we might be too thick, but you know.
Yeah.
So, what am I rolling to close out shutters, bud?
Roll a resistance
Resistance.
and use up a ration.
Thank God.
Ooh.
We were able to reach up and close down the shutters. The stampede definitely noticed that. At least some of the casualties in the stampede definitely noticed that, but you are blocked off from them with that.
Whew.
You don't know how long it's gonna hold against the whole stampede if they really, really want to get at you. But at the very least, you have something between you and them.
I lock it.
Yeah.
I put in the pin. I don't want them prying that bitch up without at least having to try.
Okay.
And he looks to Jinx and he's just like, quickly take what we fucking can and get out.
So typically stores have like, the shutters and stuff, but they also typically have like solid doors too. Is there such a thing on this
Yes.
one? Can I close those too?
Yeah, you can close as many things as you want.
I would like to close those and lock them, please.
Sure thing. Lock them.
I'll lock them. All right. We need to get the laminators. Try and get through the vent.
Oh, I think it's Jinx's turn. Oh, not
Oh, it is my turn.
Nutcracker.
It is my turn.
not
That's not.
Is it okay if I hold until the Baker Boys because I want to see what they do?
Sure. Jinx.
I would like to try and get up into the vent.
Oh, actually, before we go on, just so you know, with holding, how it works in red markets, you can hold your action, but it moves you to the bottom of the initiative order. Or at least it moves the time you can take your actions to the bottom of the initiative order. That does not mean that the Stampede will go before you, though, because Stampedes always go last. So you'll be able to move before the Stampede, but you'll be moving after King with those held actions, okay?
So wait, after I move with the Baker Boys, I get them moved to the bottom, just above them.
No. So because if you're holding your action would only be taking place at the end of the order for this turn. Thankfully, though, because casualties always move last, you'd be moving in front of the casualties.
So what happens after this round? What?
You stay at the top. You stay at where you were.
Okay, alright, that's fair.
Okay. Jinx, you were
Was-
closing the door?
Yep, I closed the door.
That's
and locked
fine.
it.
It won't be a roll for that. I'll take up your Twitch, I'll say.
All right. Can I climb up into the vents?
Sure thing. Roll resistance.
All right. Is this something that involves grip?
If you're using your prosthetic arm, I'll give it to you.
Heck yeah, that's a +2 on
Alright.
top of my +3, so +5.
Alright, just use up whatever it takes to use your prosthetic arm.
Alright.
Pretty sure it's
Okay.
gonna be three charges.
3 charges?
Mhm.
Oh my god.
It's powerful, but it needs energy. And you have apps on it.
Jeez, okay. All right. That's a +5, so that's 10.
Alright, you're able to climb up and get into the vents and start
Alright.
crawling through them.
Yep.
The Baker Boys are gonna go next. Looks like Baby, as they call him, kind of looks to, he looks to his older brother Jameson, and is immediately like, "What are we?" And Jameson immediately is like, "Shut up! Get a grappling hook." The bigger set man comes over with what looks like a grappling hook and shoots it up into the other floor. And Baby and Jameson kind of exchange a look. Baby will pick you up. See if he's able to do that.
Oh, she's taking me with them. Okay.
He's gonna pick you up, Nutcracker, and he's going to take the grappling hook up to get you to a floor above the Stampede.
Oh.
Sweet.
So you are on the same floor as the exit out of the area.
I wasn't ready for this, guys.
It's alright, they like you.
At
Yeah.
least got rid of one
And now
problem.
Baby's separate. Baby is vulnerable.
Oh my god, don't do it, man.
With that, the latent says, "Fucking noise," and he's gonna take a shotgun and he's gonna shoot the padlock
Oh, nice.
and
oh no.
and raise it up. 807, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm about to do a real dirty move. So I see the sniper in the back, right?
Yep.
And I'm stealth.
Oh, there's these two boys both here.
I know. But they don't know where I am. And they're very distracted.
Not all of them.
Oh my fucking god. You're a monster.
I know.
Or a monster.
But I want to give him incentive, you know?
Incentive to what?
Incentive to panic.
They're already panicking.
No, they're not. They're pretty well put together. Do I have to re-roll stealth if I shoot an arrow?
Yes.
Okay. I'll do that.
All right.
I'm
I
gonna
assume
go
you're
ahead.
shooting at
I'd like to go for his leg, the sniper.
aiming for his leg. Okay, that's a straight precision. You're not going to be getting. If you could make bonuses on it, you're not going to be getting any charge bonuses from it. Just your natural shooting will come into play here. You just have to hit.
Okay. Is aim a thing? Waiting and aiming?
Give me a second. Doobie-doobie-doo-boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm pretty sure it is a thing, but it's only in combat.
Well, isn't this combat technically?
Let's just double check. Let's see here. Nope, aiming is not a thing.
Got it. So then, I don't get the bonuses for shooting?
You just get your skill. It's all based on your skill. So
Confused.
your shooting skill is what is the bonus you'll get.
What-
If you had any other items or any like charges that you could use that would give you a bonus, it will not give you a bonus
Oh, okay.
because it's a precision shot. You just have to hit essentially.
That is tie with the market, so I missed.
Okay, so roll your stealth as you shoot. You draw back an arrow and you fire it, and
Of
it
course.
just sails just to the side of Jameson's leg.
I don't have any will. I should have. It dawned on me only now that I should have tried to go for some during the interlude, but it didn't occur to me. So I am not stealth anymore.
Okay. With that, then, King, it is your turn as a shotgun blast outside of the lock, and it comes up as the latent-looking covered man opens up the DMV. You're no longer restricted.
Kay has no fucking idea what to do. They hear the gunshot. And oh, hello.
There you go.
There you
Okay,
are.
sorry. Can they try to open the door, like the exit again, or is it just?
Yeah, you can try. You can try to open it again. You can roll another
Okay.
resistance.
I have to go, guys. I'm sorry.
Hey,
okay.
that's all right.
I gotta go make the monies.
Go make the money.
I gotta go make the money.
Should we pause? Or
Uh,
should I finish my turn?
we'll keep going.
Okay. I'll just say that Jinx will prioritize getting King out the vents. But if King hands her some laminators, she'll help that out
I
too.
have news. I need to go AFK to do the dishes because no one in the house has done the dishes. Or if those do not
Oh.
get done,
It-
someone will scream.
It might be best to pause then.
And we're
Yeah.
pausing.
All right.
Cool.
Sorry. Like, I thought someone else would do them. but
It's
no.
fine. Don't worry. It's fine. So we'll finish King's turn real quick here then, and then we'll
Okay.
pause at the Stampede's turn.
Okay, I'll roll my
Alright, bye guys.
See you.
Bye.
+2. Think I have to. Or is this? Yeah. Finally, third time's the charm.
Yep. With that, you're able to push open the the employee entrance door and rush out of the DMV.
Nice.
Mhm.
Okay. King. I have like a twitch and a tactic left, right?
That would have been going through the door. Would have been your tactic.
Okay, then that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Cool.
So you are in the employee entrance there. You are able to have a flashlight and lights on. It is the... Well, actually, it's Nutcracker's held turn. Nutcracker, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I should do something. How far do we get right up to the next floor?
Yeah, you're on the next floor.
Is it possible to roll anything to observe the others?
Sure. Anything in particular you're looking for?
What they seem to plan to be doing next.
Sure.
What they're paying kind of thing.
Go for it.
Ooh. Hello.
Jordan?
So that's 7 over 4.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Well, you can definitely observe them. They're definitely still trying to go and make a move for the printers. It seems at least one of them is. The other one, the big heavyset man, is still holding the grappling hook, and looks like the Leighton is going to go give the place a look over, see if they can find anything, and then try and run out with it before the stampede makes it to them. You know that Jameson, the guy with the sniper rifle, hasn't used his turn yet, but he did just get shot at, and he knows who just shot at him. So he's probably going to try and take a shot at them after your go.
Oh, it's hard, guys. I don't know what I should do. I don't think I should attack them yet, because then it'll be 4-on-1, and they might just throw me overboard at the stampede.
Well, technically speaking, it'll be 1-on-1.
You're
The only
on
person that's
different
with
level.
you is Baby.
You could
Yeah,
throw-
just throw him over.
Oh no, you could.
I could. One second. I need to check my thing.
You could.
God, imagine the betrayal baby must feel like.
Oh, it's fine. After depending on what's going on here, I know some people are definitely gonna need to roll some self controls.
Does it look like that? They're planning to find another way down to the DMV again?
They are at the DMV. You are a floor above now. So Baby was told to get you to safety, essentially, right? The Leighton here is going to go inside, see if he can find a laminator or something for the job, and then run out with it and get out. Looks like Jameson is just on Overwatch, essentially, with his rifle, but he did just get shot at. He hasn't used his actions yet, so he's going to return fire to the person that just shot him, or shot at him, which was...
Do they look like they have like comms at all, or walkie-talkies?
They do.
You got
You know, Jameson has Ubik specs. And you know that the Latent, Kip, I believe his name was, has Ubik specs as well. Baby doesn't have any comms. The big heavyset man doesn't have any comms that you can see. But they are like within 10 feet of each other, kind of.
Right, except
At the
I'm
moment.
on the floor above them.
You're on a floor above them with Baby.
Oh, guys, maybe I should choke out Baby, see if I can knock him out. What do you guys think?
that would make it less
it.
people to deal with.
Actually, are there any wandering casualties up here?
Yes, there are.
Oh shit. Okay.
There's at the end of this, there's actually going to be probably 2 hordes that are going to enter the scene alongside the stampede.
Oh Christ Almighty. Okay, I I need to find a place to get the fuck out. I'm not immune, guys.
Mm.
There's the because you're on the 2nd floor, you have the exit available to you right here.
You could yeet him and go.
Maybe
steal their car.
Steal their car? Oh wait, that is the direction of the car, isn't it?
No, the car's down here.
Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, it was one sec. Yeah. Wait, this is another entrance though, right?
Where?
Yeah.
That's an employee entrance, yes. You'd have to run down this way to go to it though. Or enter this door.
Closer.
No, as in like if I somehow throw him out, lock him out, he might just come back in through the employee entrance.
You'd have to run all the way around to do that.
Oh wait. I mean, no, if I throw him out of this exit.
Yeah. Oh, then yeah, he could get back into the store through here, yeah. If he knows about it. You don't know what he knows.
He's got Ubix specs.
No, he doesn't. Only the sniper and the leader has.
Oh, I thought they all had comms. Okay.
No, it's the first two. The big guy and baby don't have any.
Well, you
Oh,
are on
okay.
second floor. Depending on, you could easily just throw him over the railing if you're wanting to throw him, and then being on second floor, you're able to head for the entrance or exit.
No, I'm just worried about throw him. What that means? If that means that the horde's gonna come and grab him, I don't know. I suddenly feel very bad. They are this terrible as I thought these people would be.
I hadn't told you, but does Nutcracker feel bad?
Man, it's almost like they're not hostile or assholes or anything like that. It's almost like they come from the same town as you.
Kill.
Because they haven't antagonized her yet.
I mean, I don't know what Nutcracker is like, but if it was King, they'd probably be like, "Hey, let's team up." But King cannot communicate that.
For King is
Are we standing in front of a store?
Yeah, you will be standing in front of a store, like in the middle, kind of atrium, kind of like area. Also, King, you do have their comms. Yeah, you have their number. You can call them with your Ubix specs if you use them.
Well, actually, is talking a free action?
Yep, it's a freebie.
Nutcracker looks at him and says, "What now?" To baby.
I'm gonna get you out of here. I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Where?
Shit. He seems very kind of out of his depth with this sort of situation, and he's not with his brothers, so it's just like, oh god, oh god.
Time to become the main character, little boy.
We're gonna rendezvous at the car, so we'll circle around, and we'll go it the way we came in.
You know, maybe I can steal the car, guys. I don't know how to fucking drive, but maybe I can steal a car.
Maybe the baby knows how to drive, and if you hold him at gunpoint, a fist point.
I'm kind of curious. Should I go with him to the car? See what's up?
It's up to you.
Why not?
Okay, this seems interesting. Is she kind of nods, and can she like start ushering towards the exit then, like pull him along?
Yeah, sure.
Do I need to roll athletics or anything?
No, it's fine. He's going with you.
What's our movement again?
It's all relative, so don't worry. I'll say you're able to get about like halfway there by the end of your turn.
Cool. All right.
Okay, so that's that. Jameson's gonna take his held turn. And he just got shot at, and he knows who shot him. And so he's gonna bring to bear his rifle.
Was I able to take movement to have more cover, or no?
If you just use your tactic to shoot, well, no, because you didn't have an arrow ready, so there'd been a twitch and attack.
I had said in I had specified it before everything happened.
Okay. All right, then. Yeah, you have a twitch. You have a defensive action. You could use that for cover, if you want.
What are the other
Or
alternatives?
if You can use it for cover, which means he won't be able to shoot you unless he uses an action to flank you. Or you can save it, and that means that when he shoots you, you have a chance to dodge his shot. It doesn't just instantly hit.
Now flank would mean he'd have to come over.
Flank is relative, but yes, technically speaking, he would get closer to you to do such thing as that.
Does he lose bonuses with his sniper rifle if he does that?
No.
I'll use it for dodge then.
Okay. So then roll me an athletics.
Got it. It's back. The luck
Okay.
is back.
That's fine.
Maybe Bree, if you weren't such a terrible person, you wouldn't have terrible luck. Ciao.
Don't know about that one, Chief.
Hey man, I'm being a good boy. I'm getting pretty good luck over here.
He is. Let's see. Before we get to the damage of that. He is going to go, because he's at the end of the initiative order, so he doesn't need to save it, because it's going to refresh at the end anyway. So, and the Stampede isn't on him. He's going to go full defensive then. He's going to take another shot. You've already used your Twitch, so this is going to go through. Okay. That's not the best. That's not the best. Okay, so 1 in 6 means that unfortunately you don't dodge, but that does set the location of where you're going to get hit.
Head.
And low is better than higher, as is the usual relation when you are taking damage. So let me just give me a second to pull up my thing here, and you've got. Ooh, hold on a second. Just gotta double check real quick because I don't want to get this wrong. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So I'm pretty sure because I don't want to give you more damage than you deserve. So, right, black is hit, red is damage. No, sorry, that's very wrong. Black is damage, red is hit. So thankfully you're not going to be taking. I think you're not going to be taking 6 damage to some place. You're only going to be taking 1 damage, and that damage is going to be to your right leg.
All right. Lethal, I assume.
It is lethal.
He shot twice, right?
He is shooting twice, so that's where your first shot is hitting you by. So you try to dodge it the way, and the shot kind of just barely kind of grazes your left leg, or sorry, your right leg.
Mm-hmm.
He shoots a second time, kind of now accounting for where the direction you started to dodge in, and it's very quick. It's just so he's definitely like used this enough to become pretty handy with it.
Mm-hmm.
And that shot is going towards your. Jesus Christ. Okay, that shot is going to your left leg.
Okay.
That is 8 kill damage.
8 kill damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Full up on leg. 8. I have 1 bashing left, but the rest is full up.
Okay, so thankfully, that is only then a. Doesn't mean your leg has been maimed, but it's damn right close to being maimed.
He literally tit for tatted. Well played, sir.
Does that satisfy your cutthroat?
Can I have it?
No. Yeah.
It is impressive. I'll give him that.
Let's see here. So, where are you? Where are you? Left leg. So your left leg's full up on stun damage. So that just means that until it is partially healed, you can still move, but you can't make athletics checks anymore.
Got it.
That includes running and other things like that.
His gun's loud, right?
Oh, I'm just getting to that. So his gun is loud, which means one horde will make its way onto the scene. So with everything else, that is, I believe, now 3 hordes that are making its way onto the scene. They get to come in from the entrances and exits and from around places, so we'll see where they come in. Alright, I should really get a zombie token at some point, but I'll just mark them down on the map. One is coming from this direction here.
Oh my god. Does King know there's like several hordes?
You'll definitely know from those shots. Also, King, you're just not just outside just yet, actually.
Oh, okay.
You are definitely going to be definitely here, though. That's for sure.
King, did you abandon all the things and run?
They got 1 laminator and then hid 2 of them.
Well, you can't go through the vents with the laminator, right?
No, they don't fit.
Oh, you're going out the back entrance?
Yeah, they went
Yeah.
out the back entrance.
So
okay.
King knows where they are. Just gotta get rid of this horde.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The last horde is going to come in. Yep, because the noise came from there. So, King, as you brush out into the hallway, and you look around with your flashlight for the way to run, you go towards the left, not just because that's probably where you need to go to get kind of closer to where your friends are and perhaps link up with where the entrance was, the hardware store, but also because on the right, there is a horde of zombies that heard you bust through the door and is now right on your heels. With that, that's the casualties coming onto the scene, but now we deal with the stampede, which I'll make bigger because it's big.
Oh my god.
And they are making their way. They move 2 shambles. So that means they are within 1 shamble of Jinx and Simcard, but because they have the barricade up, they're not going to be attacked this turn. As like they kind of like make their way a bit, shuffling down towards this way as well. Kind of like that. That is where we'll end session.
Oh my god.
Yay! What'd you say, Chance?
I said,
Thanks everyone for coming.